Now, friends, it's time for us all to partake of a friendly cup of Maxwell House coffee. Coming along, Rob?
You bet, Ted. The last time I was on Good News, I learned of that pleasant custom of yours along about this time. I guess our friend Gabby Hartnett here would call it our seventh inning stretch. How about it, Gabby? Will you join us all in a grand cup of Maxwell House coffee?
Sure will, Bob. I'd just like to say to all my friends back in Chicago that a cup of Maxwell House coffee certainly makes a clean hit with me.
Ah, that's swell. Let's get everybody together, Ted, and you lead the way.
Right. Friends, we're inviting you to join us in a steaming, fragrant cup of the coffee that's good to the last drop. Here we go, folks. Meredith, pipe us a tune, will you?
This is Frank Morgan again, continuing as master of...
All right, boys, let's
What?
go.
Oh,
And now I'd like you to meet Louis Stone. He has just finished making a grand picture called Judge Hardy's Children, a picture that is a fine tribute to clean living, which I felt we needed to offset the reputation of a certain comedian on this show.
Here. What's that?
You know Mr. Stone, don't you, Frank?
Oh, certainly. Lou's an old pal of mine.
Hello, Frank.
Yes.
Say, I've been hearing a lot lately about you and your telephone numbers.
Oh, you're interested in those too, eh?
No, not exactly.
You don't happen to have any spares, Judge, do you?
Frank, Mr. Stone didn't come here to swap telephone numbers. He
Oh.
came here to tell us something about a picture.
Well, if that's what he'd rather talk about, let him go ahead. I'll even be a sport and talk pictures myself if he wants.
No, Frank, I don't want to talk pictures. I want to talk picture.
Oh.
Judge Hardy's Children. I think that's given me a bigger thrill than anything I've ever done.
You mean more of a thrill than the trial of Mary Dugan in the big house?
And The Secret Six, Scaramouche and Grand Hotel.
And White Sister and David Copperfield?
And Treasure Island and Badman of Brimstone.
Phew, say, Lou, how did you miss the birth of a nation?
Well, I've made so many I'm not even sure I wasn't in that.
You are sure you were in Judge Hardy's Children?
Yes, Frank, that's a fine picture. One that'll be thoroughly enjoyed for its grand entertainment by every member of the family.
Say, Lou, are you the star of the picture or the press agent?
Well, I can't help being a booster for this one, Frank. I can't help it when I see letters like Mr. Mayor showed me this morning. Let me read one of them to you. It's from Charles Skouras, head of the West Coast Theater Circuit. Dear Mr. Mayor, may I take this opportunity to extend sincere personal congratulations to you, to Mr. Lou Wastro, Miss Kay Van Riper, and Mr. Carey Willson for your fine contribution to the motion picture industry, the Judge Hardy series. As you know, the West Coast Circuit of Theaters plays virtually every picture produced, and we find that our patrons enjoy this new family series with unlimited enthusiasm.
That's a fine compliment, Mr. Stone. It makes me want to know what the new picture is about.
Well, Meredith, we anticipated that, so I brought Mickey Rooney with me. We'll do a scene from Judge Hardy's Children.
Oh, that'll be grand.
So, Mickey.
Yes, Dad?
Mickey, how'd you like to help me here with a scene from our picture?
Well, sure thing. Which scene?
You know, the one about the tuxedo? After you've met little Suzanne Corte, the daughter of the French diplomat. You know, where I'm in my bedroom in the hotel in Washington, and you come in and say,
Pardonnez-moi, Dad. That's French for excuse me.
Andy, your mother's a positive magician when it comes to hiding the aspirin.
Gee, do you feel bad, Dad?
No. Just a headache.
Well, here, let me help. Here's the aspirin.
Oh, thank you, son.
Just take a good swallow of water first, then look up. Yeah, way back. How do you feel now?
Well, I think I'm going to live.
Anything I can get you?
For heaven's sake, stop that whispering, Andy. Speak up. Quit acting as though I were ill. You make me nervous.
Yes, sir.
Is there anything on your mind, son?
Yes, sir. Dad, look, can I talk to you, man to man?
Well, that's the way I hope it'll always be with us, son.
Well, man to man, I need $20.
Dollars.
$6.
What do you want $20 for? That's an awful lot of money for anybody, let alone a 15-year-old boy.
I want a tuxedo.
At your age?
Well, you know why I had to leave town, Dad.
Leave town?
Well, sure, I had to leave Carville because I couldn't go to that football banquet because Polly asked me to wear a tuxedo, and I didn't dare ask you for the money. Now, Suzanne, she's asked me to this cotillion, and it's formal.
Mm-hmm. You like this little Suzanne pretty well?
Sure do.
She like you?
I think so. But, gee, she's always got her chaperone. Well, I say, Dad, would you believe this? I've been alone with that girl only 20 seconds, and then that was in an art gallery.
Oh, I see. You sort of figure this cotillion will give you a little more, leeway, huh?
Well, gee, I can't dance with both Suzanne and her chaperone at the same time, can I?
No.
Dad, were you like I am when you were a kid?
That's it?
I want to kiss every pretty girl I meet. Dad, do you think I'm normal?
Yes, Andy, I really think you are.
Well, anyway, you see how important this tuxedo is to me. I investigated, and it's $20.
Andy, I'll make you a little business proposition.
Okay, Pop.
You promise me that you'll stand first in your class for the next 3 months when you get back to school, and you can have the tuxedo.
Gee. It's a deal, Dad. You're un homer marvelaire. That's French for you're the berry.
Mr. Stone and Mickey, that was grand. You know, after 20 weeks with Frank Morgan, those characters certainly sounded refreshing to me. When's the picture going to be released?
Well, Meredith, that isn't in my department. I couldn't say.
Well, it'll be released in over 100 key cities in your favorite motion picture theater within the next few weeks.
Thank you, Mickey.
Thanks, Mr. Stone.
Well, thanks a lot, Mr. Stone and Mickey Rooney. Thanks a lot. And you can be sure that Mayor Willson, the kid from the other side of the tracks in Mason City, Iowa, is going to be one of the first to see it. Now, there's a song that's been a tremendous hit this spring, ladies and gentlemen. I've heard several top-flight songwriters say it's the greatest popular lyric ever written and that the tune fits it perfectly. You'll hear it again now, sung by our own Connie Boswell as only she can sing it. Thanks for the memory.
Thanks for the memory of rainy afternoon, swingy Harlem tune, motor trips and burning lips, burning toast and spoon. How lovely it was. Thanks for the memory of candlelight and wine, castles on the Rhine, your cozy chair and parties where we sang Sweet Adeline. How lovely it was. Many's the time that we feasted, and many's the time that we fasted. Oh, well, it was swell while it lasted. We did have fun and no harm done. Thanks for the memories of sunburns at the shore, nights in Singapore. You might have been a headache, but you never were a bore. So thank you so much. I'm trying so hard to be blasé, but I just can't go on this way, playing a role that I know isn't real. Deep in my soul is the way that I feel. We said goodbye with a highball. I tried to drown my sorrow, for I knew there'd be no tomorrow. My hopes are gone, but my dreams will live on. So thanks for the memory of kisses in the hall, that final curtain call. But it's better to have loved and lost than never to have loved at all.